Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with your calf feeling like it's being stabbed with a knife? Or maybe you were just taking a slow walk around the yard, and suddenly your legs felt shaky and weak? I know that feeling all too well, not just from reading it in a book, but because I've heard it from hundreds of patients over the years. And yes, I've been through it myself too. When you're over 60, leg cramps aren't just a part of getting older. They're your body's way of saying, "Hey, I need help. I'm missing something." The good news is you don't need a bunch of pills to fix it. In fact, just making a few simple changes to what you eat each day can make a big difference. My name's Dr. Your Name. I'm 60 years old and working at a community health clinic here in the US. Today, I want to share with you 5 everyday foods that can help calm those muscle cramps, improve blood flow to your legs, and best of all, help you sleep better every night. So let's get started, because taking care of your legs shouldn't be complicated, and it definitely shouldn't hurt. Part 1. Leg cramps in seniors. Understand what's really going on. Hi there. Let me ask you something something many of us deal with quietly. Have you ever had a leg cramp at night? You're sound asleep, then suddenly your calf tightens up like it's in a vise. The pain hits hard and fast. You sit up in bed, rubbing your leg, waiting for the pain to ease. Sound familiar? I've been there too. That kind of pain doesn't just rob you of a good night's sleep, it lingers the next day. Your legs feel heavy, your energy's low, and it's hard to get going. I've even had friends tell me they've had leg cramps just strolling slowly through the yard. Their legs suddenly give out, and they nearly fall. Now listen, leg cramps at our age aren't just a part of getting older, like some folks say. They're actually warning signs your body's way of telling you that something's missing. Maybe your muscles are getting weaker. Maybe you're low on key minerals, or maybe your nerves aren't firing as smoothly as they used to. You and I both know that after 60, muscle loss happens faster. It's sneaky, but it's real. Each year, we lose a bit of strength, and that loss can make walking, climbing stairs, or even standing up harder than it used to be. That also raises your chances of getting those nasty cramps. And it's not just muscles. Our bodies often don't get enough magnesium, potassium, or calcium either. These minerals help your muscles relax and contract the way they're supposed to. But they can get low in older adults, especially if we're on water pills, have trouble absorbing nutrients, or simply aren't eating the way we should. What matters most is this. Leg cramps aren't just annoying. They can wreck your sleep, drain your energy, and even raise your risk of falling. And at our age, one fall can be serious. But don't worry, there's good news. You don't need expensive medications or fancy treatments. Just by changing a few things in your daily meals, you can help ease those cramps, feel steadier on your feet, and get the rest your body needs at night. So, coming up, I'll walk you through 5 simple, everyday foods that might already be in your kitchen. These little changes can make a big difference for your legs, your sleep, and your overall health after 60. Let's take a look together. Part 2. Warning signs your body is low on minerals, and cramps might be coming. You know, before a full-blown leg cramp hits, our body usually gives us some warning signs. The trouble is, we often brush them off. We think, oh, it's just part of getting older, or it's nothing. But if we pay a little attention, there are some pretty clear signs that our body might be running low on key mineral sand, that a cramp could be just around the corner. For example, have you ever had little muscle twitches at night? Not full cramps, but those annoying little jerks in your legs that keep you tossing and turning. Or maybe your calf feels tight all of a sudden, like it's being stretched too far, even though you're just lying in bed. Not exactly painful, but very uncomfortable. Then there's the kind of sleep that doesn't feel like rest at all. You wake up in the middle of the night for no reason, or just can't fall back asleep. Even if you get enough hours in bed, you still wake up feeling groggy and worn out. Another sign I hear a lot from folks around my age is this: feeling tired after just a little movement. Maybe it's walking down the block to the store, or climbing a few stairs. Suddenly your legs feel weak, or your heart starts pounding. That could be a sign your muscles aren't getting the fuel they need. So, what's behind all this? Most of the time, it comes down to a lack of minerals, especially potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These 3 are essential for keeping your muscles working right. When you don't have enough, your muscles can twitch, your nerves don't send clear signals, and cramps can sneak in. And don't forget about the B vitamins, especially B1, B6, and B12. Think of them like the translators for your nervous system. Without enough of these, your nerves get static, kind of like a bad radio signal. That can lead to tingling, pins and needles, or even muscle spasms. B12, in particular, is a big one. If you've ever felt numbness in your feet or hands, or sharp, prickly feelings in your calves, your body might be running really low on B12. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know for sure if I'm low on these? Well, if you've got 2 or 3 of the symptoms I just mentioned, there's a good chance your body's running low, maybe not dangerously low, but enough to cause problems. The good news is, you can turn things around. No need for loads of vitamins or pills. Just by picking the right foods and eating them at the right times, you can get back on track. And in the next part, I'm going to show you one food that's not only common and easy to find, it actually packs more potassium and magnesium than a lot of expensive supplements. You might already have it sitting in your kitchen. Let's check it out together. Part 3. Food number 1. Salmon. Alright, picture this. A tasty meal that's easy to make, helps stop leg cramps, supports your muscles, and even helps you sleep better. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's real, and you can find it right in the seafood section at your local grocery store. I'm talking about salmon. Now, I know what some folks might be thinking, salmon? That's fancy stuff for special occasions. But honestly, if you can fit salmon into your meals just 2 to 3 times a week, it can do wonders for your legs and your overall health. Here's why. Salmon is packed with magnesium, potassium, and calcium, 3 key minerals your muscles need to stay relaxed and strong. And here's something really important. Salmon is one of the few natural sources of vitamin D. A lot of people over 60 are low on vitamin D and don't even realize it. Without enough D, your body can't absorb calcium properly, which can lead to bone thinning, sore muscles, and you guessed it, more nighttime leg cramps. Salmon is also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats that help your heart, blood vessels, and even your muscles. Omega-3s ease muscle inflammation and protect the tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet, which helps cut down on pain and that heavy, achy feeling after walking or standing. And don't forget about the high-quality protein in salmon. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle. Eating the right kind of protein helps your body bounce back quicker after things like gardening, going upstairs, or even just a walk around the block. Cooking salmon doesn't have to be fancy. You can steam it with a little ginger, pan-sear it with olive oil and fresh herbs, or bake it in the oven with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of salt. It's rich, soft, easy to digest, and perfect for older adults. Just 2 or 3 servings a week, and you might notice a real change. Fewer leg cramps, deeper sleep, and you'll wake up feeling more refreshed and less achy. And if you can't get fresh salmon, no worries. There are plenty of good quality frozen options these days. Just thaw it properly and you'll still get all the nutrients. Up next, I'll share a more affordable, easy-to-find food that's loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, perfect for those who deal with leg cramps at night. Let's check it out together. Part 4. Food number 2. Bananas. Alright, let's talk about a simple, familiar food that's cheap, easy to eat, and something many of us already have sitting on the kitchen counter: bananas. You might not know this, but an average banana has about 420 milligrams of potassium. That's a pretty solid number. Potassium is the mineral that helps your muscles stretch and relax smoothly. When your potassium gets low, especially at night when you're resting, your legs, especially your calves, can cramp up out of nowhere. But potassium isn't all bananas offer. They've also got magnesium and vitamin B6. These work together to calm your muscles and ease that tight, twitchy feeling in your arms and legs, those little warning signs that a cramp might be coming. Vitamin B6 also supports better sleep and can help keep your mood steady. That's especially helpful if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night from discomfort or restlessness. I often suggest to folks I see at the clinic, if you get leg cramps at night or feel fidgety in the evening, try eating 1 banana about an hour or 2 before bed. That gives your body time to soak up the potassium and magnesium before you hit the sack. Just one thing to keep in mind, bananas have natural sugar. So, if you're watching your blood sugar or have prediabetes, don't eat bananas alone. Pair them with plain oatmeal, unsalted nuts, or even a little peanut butter. That combo helps slow down how your body absorbs the sugar and keeps your energy steady. See? One banana, eaten at the right time, can really make a big difference for your legs and your sleep. It's easy, affordable, and doesn't take much effort. Next up, I'll tell you about another food you might already enjoy in the mornings. It's full of calcium, magnesium, and other nutrients that can help your muscles relax and your whole body wind down before bedtime. Let's keep going. Part 5. Food number 3. Eggs. You know, if there's one food that's cheap, easy to cook, and surprisingly good for your legs and nerves, it's eggs. I like to tell my patients, a little egg packs a big punch. And it's true. Eggs are loaded with high-quality protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and choline, all things your body really needs after 60 to help stop cramps and keep your muscles strong. The protein in eggs is what we call complete, meaning it's got all the essential amino acids your body needs. That's great for helping your muscles rebuild and work better, especially after you've been walking, gardening, or just doing things around the house. Vitamin D in eggs helps your body absorb calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, calcium doesn't do its job well, and that can lead to weak muscles, more cramps, and even bone loss. Vitamin B12 is another key player. It supports your nervous system. A lot of older folks are low on B12 without even realizing it. If you've ever felt numbness, tingling, or little nighttime jerks in your legs, a B12 shortage could be the reason. Choline, also found in eggs, helps keep your nerves working smoothly by protecting the coating around them, sort of like insulation on a wire. Now, some people still worry about eggs and cholesterol, but the truth is, eating about 6 to 7 eggs a week is just fine for your heart as long as you're not loading up on fried foods or red meat. The best way to enjoy eggs? Try them boiled, steamed, or lightly cooked in olive oil. Skip the deep frying or bacon grease that just adds the kind of fats your heart doesn't need. In the morning, one boiled egg with a slice of whole grain toast or a little side of greens makes for a simple, balanced meal. It's easy on the stomach, good for your energy, and even better for those tired, crampy legs. Next, I'll tell you about a drink-o that's familiar, easy to find, and can help your body relax at night, your muscles recover, and your bones stay strong. Let's keep going. Part 6. Food number 4. Milk, or fortified plant-based milk. My friend, every night before bed, I pour myself a warm glass of milk. Not just because it helps me fall asleep, but because I know that little glass is quietly working to keep my legs strong and cramp-free. Milk, or even plant-based milks that are fortified with the right nutrients packed with calcium, magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan. These are exactly what our bodies need to help us sleep better and prevent those painful nighttime leg cramps. Calcium and magnesium are a powerful pair that help your muscles relax after a long day. When we're low on either one, muscles can tighten up suddenly, especially at night when we're trying to rest. Potassium keeps the signals between your brain and muscles flowing smoothly. That means fewer twitches and less of that restless feeling in your arms and legs after deep sleep. And tryptophan, this one's special. Your body turns tryptophan into melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep deeper and wake up less during the night. That deeper sleep gives your muscles the time they need to repair and recharge. Now, I know some older folks worry that milk might cause bloating or indigestion. If regular milk doesn't sit well with you, no worries. You can try lactose-free milk or unsweetened plant-based options like almond milk or soy milk. Just look for ones that are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Speaking of vitamin D, it's what helps your body absorb calcium properly. It also helps with sore muscles and keeps your bones strong. That's super important if you're not getting much sun or you live somewhere cold. The best way to enjoy milk is a warm cup about an hour before bed. It helps calm your mind, prepares your body for sleep, and keeps those nasty leg cramps away while you rest. See, just one simple glass of milk each night can do a lot for your legs, your sleep, and your health as you age. Now, up next, we're going to look at a natural, easy-to-find food that plays a big role in keeping your muscles relaxed, your electrolytes balanced, and your sleep more restful. I'm talking about dark leafy greens. Ready? Let's keep going. Part 7. Food number 5. Dark leafy greens, like spinach, kale, collard greens. Let me ask you something. Do you remember the last time you had a plate of freshly steamed greens? I sure do. And the older I get, the more I realize that simple foods like that are often the ones our bodies need the most. Dark leafy greens, like spinach, kale, and collard greens, aren't just good for digestion. They're like a natural first aid kit for tired, cramping legs. These greens are loaded with magnesium, potassium, calcium, vitamin B6, and folitol, of which help keep your muscles relaxed, stop nighttime cramps, and keep those nerve signals flowing smoothly between your brain and your limbs. Magnesium helps your muscles calm down after they contract. Potassium keeps things balanced inside your muscle cells. Calcium helps your legs stay steady when you stand, walk, or climb stairs. It's like an orchestra in your body, and these nutrients are the musicians that keep the rhythm going. But that's not all. These greens also contain folate and tryptophan, which help your body make serotonin and melatonin. Those are the natural feel-good and sleep hormones. So you're not just easing leg cramps, you're also setting yourself up for a better night's sleep. Now, don't worry, preparing these greens is easy. You can steam them, give them a quick sauté in olive oil or sesame oil, or just lightly boil them. And here's a little tip. Toss in some pumpkin seeds, almonds, or toasted sesame seeds. It adds crunch and gives you a boost of minerals. Dinner is the best time to enjoy leafy greens, since your body is winding down and getting ready to recharge overnight. A plate of greens may not seem like much, but it delivers a powerhouse of nutrition to your muscles and nerves when they need it most. A lot of folks think greens are just fiber and nothing more. But the truth is, these leafy veggies help with muscle strength, nerve health, better sleep, and keeping those pesky cramps away. Pretty amazing for something so simple, right? Part 8. Extra foods that help. Simple add-ons that make a big difference. My friend, aside from the 5 main foods we've talked about, there are a few more everyday items that I really believe can help you, especially if you ease them into your meals regularly. First up is avocado. A lot of folks think of it as a trendy food for younger people, but honestly, it's great for us too. Avocados are packed with potassium even more than bananas, believe it or not. And potassium is key when it comes to keeping your muscles from cramping up at night. It also helps your nerves work properly. Plus, avocados are soft, easy to chew, and gentle on the stomach, perfect for older adults. Next is sweet potato. You might think of it as just a filling food, but it's actually a great source of natural magnesium and fiber. A baked sweet potato in the afternoon or with lunch not only tastes great, but also helps your body hang on to important minerals that keep your muscles happy and cramp-free. And finally, nuts and seeds. I'm talking about things like pumpkin seeds, almonds, and green beans. Yes, green mung beans count too. These little guys are loaded with magnesium, B vitamins, and healthy fats. They help ease muscle inflammation and protect your nerves. You can lightly toast them for a snack, sprinkle them on oatmeal, add them to stir-fried veggies, or toss a few into your soup. Easy and tasty. I often tell my older patients, our bodies are like old trees. If you want the tree to stay strong, you've got to water it right and feed it well. And these foods, they're like gentle, steady fertilizer for the body, especially after age 60. So if you're looking to give your body a little extra support, try working in 1 or 2 of these. A small habit can make a big difference. Part 9. Everyday habits that make leg cramps worse. You know, sometimes we eat the right foods, drink milk, eat our green sand, yet those awful leg cramps still show up. When that happens, it's worth looking at some of our daily habits. They might seem harmless, but a few of them can drain your body of important minerals and water, setting you up for cramps. First up, eating too much salt. A lot of us grew up liking strong flavor soy sauce, canned foods, salty soups, even instant noodles. But eating too salty puts stress on your kidneys and causes your body to flush out important minerals like potassium and magnesium. That can make your muscles more likely to cramp. Next is overcooking vegetables. I know a lot of folks like to boil veggies until they're super soft just to be safe. But when greens like spinach or kale are boiled too long, all the good stuff like magnesium, calcium, and vitamins ends up in the water and gets tossed out. Try to cook your veggies just until they're tender and still bright green. That way, they keep their nutrients. Another habit to watch is how we drink water. Some people think, the more water, the better. But it's not just about the amount. If you're only drinking plain water and sweating a lot or going to the bathroom often, you might actually be losing electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium without replacing them. That can lead to cramps, even if you're drinking enough. And finally, let's talk about water pills. If you're taking diuretics for high blood pressure or heart issues, they can flush minerals out of your body over time. Without replacing those nutrients, especially potassium and magnesium, you may start feeling weak, get more muscle cramps, and have trouble sleeping. So even when we're eating well, these small daily habits can quietly undo a lot of our efforts. But don't worry, we can fix them just by being a little more mindful. Small changes really do go a long way. Part 10. A simple daily meal plan to help with leg cramps. My friend, if you've been wondering, so what should I actually eat each day to help with these cramps? Let me share a simple meal plan that works well for me and many of my older patients. It's easy to put together, gentle on the stomach, and gives your body the right fuel it needs to stay strong and cramp-free. Breakfast. Start your morning with a boiled egg. It's packed with high-quality protein to support your muscles. Pair it with a slice of whole grain bread, like rye or whole wheat, which gives you fiber without spiking your blood sugar. It's a light but solid start to the day. Lunch. Try some baked or grilled salmon, drizzled with a bit of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon for flavor. Add a side of mixed greens, maybe tossed with some toasted sesame seeds or a light dash of sesame oil. This combo is rich in magnesium, potassium, calcium, and omega-3. It's great for relaxing your muscles and keeping your circulation strong. Afternoon snack. Instead of reaching for chips or sweets, grab a ripe banana and a small handful of pumpkin seeds or unsalted almonds. These are full of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, which help your nerves and muscles stay calm and balanced. Plus, this snack won't mess with your blood sugar. Dinner. Keep dinner light. Steam or lightly boil some dark leafy greens like spinach or bok choy, and have them with a small serving of sweet potato. This helps with digestion and gives you another dose of magnesium and fiber. Then, about an hour before bed, sip on a warm glass of milk. Dairy or fortified plant-based milk is fine, as long as it has added vitamin D and calcium. It helps relax your body and set you up for a good night's sleep. That's it, nothing fancy, nothing hard to find. But this simple daily routine gives your body the minerals it needs, supports your muscles, helps with sleep, and most of all, keeps those painful cramps at bay. Part 11. Wrapping up. A friendly word for folks over 60. You don't need fancy pills to fight off leg cramps. You don't need expensive treatments or high-tech machines either. Sometimes, all it takes is a simple meal, a small piece of grilled salmon, a hard-boiled egg in the morning, a warm glass of milk before bed. These little things may not seem like much, but they're powerful steps towards stronger legs, less pain, and a better night's sleep. I know that after 60, our bodies start talking to us in new ways, sometimes with aches, sometimes with those frustrating cramps. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it as just getting old. Often, it's your body's way of saying, hey, I need a little extra care. So start today. No need to overhaul your life. Just make a few small changes. Maybe add a glass of milk to your evening routine, or throw a handful of greens onto your dinner plate. Give it a few days, and you may notice your legs feel lighter, your body a little stronger, and your sleep a whole lot deeper. And if you found these tips helpful, please take a moment to share this with a friend or loved one. You never know, someone close to you might be struggling with leg cramps too, and this could be just what they need. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I wish you good health, strong steps, and peaceful sleep starting tonight. And I hope to see you again in the next video where I'll keep sharing simple, down-to-earth ways to make these golden years more comfortable, joyful, and full of life.